Hey, good morning and welcome. Thank you for watching the Bass Z Inland channel. We appreciate your support. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We try to bring you interesting and fun car stuff, all car related. This is a car channel. It's really about the 1992 300ZX. Named Little Red. That's the nickname for the car, and this channel is all about this car and the exploits of this car. Not about me or my exploits. It's the exploits of Little Red. And so what we're doing today, and I'll explain why, because I've been questioned about it. We're heading out here about 5:20 in the morning to Del City, Oklahoma, to the 12th annual First Southern car show. So I believe it's the First Southern Baptist Church of Del City. I've been to it once. My cousin got married there. Gigantic property and huge parking lot. But it's competing with at least one show I know of, and it's a pretty important show, and that is the Fire Lake Casino show that has cash prizes, and including a $2,000 cash prize for best of show. So we're not going to that. We went 2 years ago when we first got the Z and didn't have any idea what we were doing. Hadn't done anything really to mod up the car and upgrade the car. And so and we didn't place first, second, and third. Import class, nothing. Z got nothing. And I had friends there. They were all just looking at me like, what? And it's contestant voted. 2 VWs and what I really disdain, a Nissan Figaro, which I am not a fan of. It's a toy little Nissan knockoff of a Mini Cooper. So if you own one, and I'm stepping on your toes, I'm sorry, but I don't have to like it. Just because you have it, you don't have to like my car just because I have it. But I would set my Z next to your Figaro, and let's just let the general public walk by in a line and vote, and let's just see how many people vote for your Figaro when my Z is sitting right next to it. Because there's nothing sexy, awesome, dramatic, or badass about a Figaro, and this car is all of those things and more. So anyway, we're going to the First Southern show. It just has an import class, which means VWs. Everyone's thrown into one class, which I don't like, but that's how Fire Lake does it too. Last Saturday we were at the 9th annual Putnam City Baptist Church show, and they actually break import category out, as I believe it should be, to Volkswagens have their own class, because they really are in a class by themselves. And then they had import 1989 and older, 1990 and newer, and so we entered the import 1990 and newer and won the import class award. But so we're going out to this show. The season's over, so basically there's maybe we only have one big show left, a national level show, import face-off, not Thunder Valley, at Tulsa Raceway Park on Sunday the 12th of November. But these little shows I've been questioned, and people are asking me, close people to me, advisors and family and friends, why are you going to these little shows when the Z has won 6 national titles? And the reason why is because I love showing this car. I love car shows. I love the car culture. I love car people. And car show people are some of the coolest car people you're ever going to meet. I love seeing people get excited about this car because it rejuvenates my excitement for this car. And I love meeting new people. I'm a people person, so car shows give me everything that I want and need, and it makes me happy. So the bottom line is, it makes me happy. It's my life, and I'm going to live it the way I want, and everyone else should do the same. But if you're not happy, then start doing things that make you happy, because this makes me happy, and I'm doing it. And so hopefully Little Red gets recognized. I'm almost 100% sure it'll be a contestant judge show, which is always a popularity contest. If you're someone that's in a car club and you know a bunch of people, or your car club's there, you're getting all those votes. That's just happening. There's just no way around it. And I'm in car clubs. They're all Z clubs, and there's basically no Z's going any shows, except maybe Import Face Off. I haven't seen a Z all season at any other car show I've been in. But Import Face Off, there were about 20 Z's, 3 GTRs, and then this Z won Best Nissan, which means that it was chosen above all those other Z's and the GTRs, which are Nissans. They think they're not. GTR owners are all, basically, all the ones I've met are snobs and a-holes. Maybe there's a nice GTR owner out there. We did get a high five and an excitement from a GTR on the highway once coming back from, I think, the Thunderbird Casino show, and the guy pulled up next to us in a GTR. It was just high five and thumbs upping the Z. That's the exception. Most GTR owners disdain any other Nissan. They think they're the flagship, and they may be, but a GTR is not a Z. I'm a Z person. So anyway, we'll go out here and we'll see who's there, and we come ready to compete. So we had to work yesterday. We did not have any time off to get ready for the show, so we got up early this morning, packed up the Z, and then managed to just get a fresh coat of wax on it, on her. What we'll do when we get to the show is we'll do the windows. We'll do, of course, absolutely the tires and wheels, and wipe down the interior. But we got a good fresh coat of wax on, and that's not an easy thing. That's an hour of hard work. If you ever hand wax a car, and I don't care if it's a small car or a big car, hand waxing is hard. You have to put elbow grease into it. The wax doesn't just shine because you put it on there. And I'm not using any products that promise just wash it off with a hose. I'm not washing my car off with a hose. I don't do that. I wash my car about every couple of weeks. I keep it immaculately clean, and then I wax it before every show. And so, yeah, I just use an old-fashioned thing called elbow grease and hard work, and it shines like crazy. I think it's a better shine than people that use buffers. I think your hands can do a better job than a machine can. But is it fun? Not really. Is it hard? Yes, it's hard. It's like a workout. You'll be sweating when you're done. So that's all handled. We're on our way out here. We'll shoot some more clips. We do this because we love it. We love you. And if you started watching our new playlist called Cruising Oklahoma, we got a good one coming up for you this Sunday, which is tomorrow. We're going to be driving out to Weatherford, Oklahoma, to the Tom Stafford Space and Air Museum. Tom Stafford was a really big, high visibility, primetime astronaut who's from Oklahoma. We have 6 astronauts who are from here, but Tom Stafford's the first American to shake hands with a Soviet in space in the Apollo Soyuz missions, and so he's from Weatherford, born and grew up there. We're going to drive out there. There's 2 jets that he flew for the Air Force on static display, an F-105 Starfighter and an F-4 Phantom, that are parked, that are positioned so that there's a drive right by them, and we're going to pull Little Red right up in front of each of those and take some pictures and GoPro. The museum itself doesn't open until 1 p.m. So we'll see if we time it to go out there when the museum is open. Maybe we'll leave early and do some shooting before any public arrives, and then kind of maybe go shoot over and see a very famous and old diner called Lucille's. So we haven't got the day figured out entirely, but watch for that. If you want to see, if you're from Oklahoma or just want to see someone that's a car guy doing something else but with the car. So the whole idea is we're taking Little Red out on cruises around Oklahoma, see some scenic, historic spots, get some great photos and some YouTube footage and hopefully entertain you. That's the whole purpose. And car show season's over. We want to keep building content and providing you content. So hopefully you're fans. If you're not, we want you to be. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and more to come.